Alrighty then, and hello there, people. And we're back with some more Toukiden 2, once I can always verify that we're up. Yeah, cool. So hey guys, yeah, we're back. Between streams I did some grinding. Well, I actually get back into the game so I can show you. Pretty much all I did was just make this route safe. I haven't really gone back into the Age of War. Obviously, I need to report back to Kai. And I did do a ruin run between streams, but it's like, oh, I immediately ran into a cutscene. So it's like, well, just gonna hard out of this. And we'll just do another mission to proc that. To proc that cutscene. Because I was assuming it's just do a mission. So then with that, let's go give this to Kai. Hey Kai, we got your stuff. The look in her face. You found it. That's all there was, huh? Have you ever seen a fragment like that before? Gah. I guess I can't expect an answer from you. I'll continue my own investigations. It was by the castle wall. I'm impressed. Here's your reward. Use it however you see fit. See ya. Alright, what did we get? Got some grass rings, sacred branches, and some money. Cool, so that's all I really wanted to do. Was there anything? Oh yes, there was something else. I was just checking, like, oh, I got mail. But I shouldn't look at this since there's obviously gifts with these. Alright. From Kimura. There's something I wanted to give you. It's a worn wooden sword that I used as a child. My parents gave it to me, but now it's just gathering dust. Maybe you can use it. You can do whatever you want with it. I'm sure you can give it new purpose. Thanks for taking it off my hands. Alright. Wooden worn sword. And from Kuon, we've apparently maxed out a few more Maitama. Alright, I received a message for you from beyond. A message from the Maitama. They wish to share you a fragment of their soul. Yeah. Excellent. Which means I need to rotate these out. Also, we got something from Sakai. Yeah, I swear we read these already. Yeah, so... Sure. So who else we have that has a connection with you? Wish I could see the groupings. Let's see, Lady Tomoe. And do we have any connections with her? Lady Shikuya? Let's see. Ah! Oh wait, no, that's Lady Tomoe. When I have her on armor, she gets me immortal. Lady Shikuya has auto therapy. And do we have anyone else? Combination boost. Bonds of matrimony. Ah, excellent. So I increase max your health gauge. And triple honor, so it can't be frozen, but we're going someone else. Let's see, anyone else with combinations? Yeah, having onslaught. Let's see, what's fitness do? Increase attack, defense, and max size of the health gauge. Yes. Let's get this, because I'm sure that'll be very important. Oh yeah, we'll just rotate that. There we go. Actually increase the amount of health and focus that you can recover. Increase max size of health and focus gauge when a fixed element. I don't really do that, so we'll rotate that. Cool. Alright.
Oh.
Sure, let's build this, because why not? Yeah, and cool, the basic areas are still now only somewhat low. Let's send you over to war. Alright, excellent. Alright, we have no money. Yes, I know I have an inactive boost. I can't do anything about it right now. Alright, since we just need to do a mission. Ah, cool. Since we have Kimura as a soulmate, we can just choose him. Your bond with Kimura has grown strong. You can now bathe in the pool of purity together. And he has building material S, M, and L. Obtain 5 building materials as additional reward after completing mission. Since we're just going out to do a mission, might as well. I know what you're after. Some sword trading, right? Two of you share the bath together. Oh, I got a purification seal, sword, smithing material M, and nothing else. Now let's use a growth prayer. I pray for the healthy growth of your Maitama. Cool, so that's active for the next hour. Yeah, I would just do ruins exploration, but this takes a while, so we're just doing missions. Keeping pure, a scorpion claw. Alright, so that's an upgraded... What? I forget. What is it an upgrade form of? A brute claw. Alright. Oh, and the swift wing. Forgot. But yeah. Alright, arrival of Oni. We're just gonna start at the top and work our way down. A horde of imps have been sighted in Mahabora Hills. Defeat them and protect the village. New Slayer should set out with veterans and become accustomed to missions. Alright, so essentially choose anyone besides Kimura. since he's the only one that's capped right now. And I really wish I could see their connections. Alright, so we'll take Gwen, Homura, and let's take Monozuru. Let's go. Yeah, so this is essentially just the start of just our first combat outside the tutorial. With just killing a bunch of imps. There we go. Forgot I just continue running. Alright, so we gotta hurry up and try and just absorb these guys. We're timed out. Nice. Let's see. Ah, return. Just right at the top now. Excellent. And here's the cutscene. I only saw like up to this and tabbed out, and we'll do this again. Alright. What's the situation with the Divine Seat? Sir, it is under heavy guard. It cannot be approached easily. Just what is it? There's no need for you to know that. No one in this village does. They just defend it by root, by tradition. Still, it will be hard to get close to it without a legitimate reason. Maybe we should have taken control of the village when we had the chance. No matter. Let's just see how things play out for a while. Show me what you can do, Slayer Mahabora. What? Did I just hear something? Alright, why were you taken? Cool. Now I just need to go talk to the professor. Except we're just gonna continue on this. Alright. Destroy the horde. A horde of small Oni have been sighted in Mahabora Hills. Stop them from reaching the village. Poison bears and blazing souls will attack you from afar. Keep an eye on their locations on the map. Yeah, so let's just do this. Actually, gotta make sure to take a breath. Since they don't have it high enough up on anyone. Let's see if Gwen kicks us out. You've come at the wrong time. This is quite strange. I feel a flutter inside when you're nearby. The TV church basket. Nice, we didn't get kicked out. Alright, base with someone else with the opposite sex. Wonderful. Alright, we got purification still. Smithing materials S. Obtain smithing material from his additional reward for completing the mission. Excellent. Also, how much money do I have? Still pretty broke, because I got like 300 off that mission. So, let's actually see. Is there a... Let's see. Exceeders do precision strikes. Increases elemental attack. Martial increases attack strength for elemental hits. Defense. Weapon gauge. Focus gauge. Health. Makes you to Persistent strike that increases the effectiveness of ritual purification. That's generally pretty good. Alright, March increases attack against elemental attacks, or defense against elemental attacks. No, there is not a, get more money. Well, yeah, that's what I was checking for. Did I cancel the mission? I'm guessing I canceled it. Because we didn't sortie. Alright. Yeah. Alright then. Alright. Second wave. And third wave. Excellent. That was a fantastic whiff. There we go. Clear time under a minute. Nice. Wonder if there's like speedrun times for this. Got red eye, iron ore, grass ring. We're just gonna be cycling items. Really wish there was just a clear screen for missions, but hey, it's not heavily based off of doing missions anymore. Ah, there we go. Oni skin. Alright, we're at over 1,000. Let's see, is there a way we can change that display? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we can, like, cycle how fast those pop up. Yeah, let's not invite him. And we're all alone. I took a quiet bath alone. Alright, and we didn't activate a skill. Let's see. You cannot enter pool period now. Please complete a mission or wait 15 minutes. Okay, so just onward to the next mission. Relationship with Tsubakis is improved. Excellent! Alright, Bloody Commander. Let's see, if I do... Just seeing if there's any... No, we don't need true Abyss Drops, we just need normal Abyss Drops for some stuff. Yeah, we can just get Abyss Drops here. Assuming that's not the... Yeah, this is looking like it's just the... On clear, we can just get Abyss Drops. Because I need Abyss Drops for armor. But yeah, alright, Bloody Commander. A massive horde of imps have appeared in Morocco Forest. It seems that ogre leading them is beating its chest to call them in. Defeat the ogre swiftly and cull the horde of imps. Alright, let's just get these guys up. Also, Confident, Unbreakable Bonds, Void Friend. Cool. I think, like, did Mori move over to... No, Tsubaki is, over here. She's still at battle, not in base. Alright. There we go, 28 seconds. Fast enough, couldn't even call on the imps. Hell yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, excellent. Hey, nice, we got Cat's Eye. Let's see if we actually, roll an ability this time. No. No, we didn't. Freaking great. Yeah, just checking if we got any items under 10. Yeah, like the Mocking us on actually. And no, he's not back yet. Still got 9 minutes. Alrighty then. Alright, reclaim the Kagori mines. Say 10 imps, 5 pointers, and 5 blazing souls. Alright, Kagori mines have been taken over by a horde of small Oni. Wipe them out quickly so that the miners can get back to work. I will let them know as soon as it's safe. Alright? Alright then. Let's rock. Just, one-shot that guy, no problem. Excellent. Alright, let's get you guys absorbed. There's the item. Another Cat's Eye. Assuming Cat's Eye is probably some sort of a gem. Nice. 80 seconds. Not too bad. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, see if anyone shows up. Nope. It's so lonely. Hey, finally got a purification skill. Smithing materials S. Cool. At least we got one to activate. Yeah, so it looks like probably every mission, essentially, it's going to give you another pull entry card right now. Let's see. We don't have all the... Nope, we need tiger pelts, which we need to find and kill prowlers. For this one, for the blaze knives. Yeah, warp spider knives or the cooling knives. Yeah, this is gonna get a bit complicated trying to make all the weapons. Not that I ended up doing that in the last game near the end. Alright. White nest, pure purple spiders. Kill a manhunter. A highly active manhunter has been sighted near a spider's nest. It seems to be working with poison spirits to make a nest larger. Hurry and defeat the manhunter to prevent that. Alright then. Let's rock. Well, first we're gonna pick up this loot. Gotta keep breaking parts off. Alright. Want to get all these absorbed. Alright. Nope, not full break because it's still got its horns. Alright, 93 seconds, not too bad. And we upped our relationship with Mizuki. Nice. Got an Abyss Drop and a Manhunter Hornbit and a Sickle. Very nice. So with Mizuki, she is now Kindred Spirit. Nice. Yeah, we can make the Stygian set. I really don't want to be generally dipping into my multi-purpose rocks, since I don't know where to get these, aside from just finding them. Also, is all my armor at Yeah, it's a tier 3, or not tier 3, tier 4 or tier 5 is when they'll next be upgraded. It's like this hotspot? No, this is probably the professor. You come during the wrong time. Yep. What's wrong? Can't take your eyes off my body? Ah, I can hardly blame you. TV shirt bath together. Nice. We didn't get kicked out. Alright, purification skill. Smithing materials S. Does everyone freaking have this ability? Oh, I thought we could get it listed. Yeah, don't know. Alright. But wait, whatever. It's more materials that we can synthesize into other shit. So, whatever. Alright. Ruin Survey. Peace. Kill a wood trader and kill an ogre. Ruins have been found in the Age of Peace. Head there and survey them. You can expect to fight Oni inside. Prepare well before heading out. Sure. I say we're doing phase 1 missions, so these are supposed to be fairly easy. Just gonna try and just power through you while my double power buff is still active. Probably not working too well. There we go. Ogre down. Yeah, that was a whiff. Super bad timing on that throw. Alright, let's get this absorbed. There we go. Get these legs absorbed. Excellent. Excellent. 3 minutes. Alright, let's get out of here then. Fucking flawless. Just a boop. Nope. Game crashed. But hey, at least it wasn't, at least it didn't, like, gray screen me and had to do a partial shutdown this time. So we'll probably just need to redo that last mission, because I'm assuming it just saves between each mission. Yeah, alright. Wonder why it crashed. Weird. Let's see if it does it again. Took care of its defense gauge at least. Moderately quickly. There we go. Tail removed, leg removed, other leg removed. Let's get these absorbed. Yeah, your tail swipe is now it's a much reduced range. There we go. Doing great. All right. There you go. Ah, cool, you lost your other leg. And looks like he killed the ogre, so let's get him absorbed before he despawns. I thought my destroyer was charged. Nope. There you go, now it's charged. There we go. There we go. Took a little bit longer that time. Now to see if the game just inexplicably crashes. Cool. Didn't crash. The last time, didn't we gain some more influence with Benzuki when we did that? Anyway, I believe this is Toya. You want to hear about me? You're a strange one. The two shared a bath. Excellent. Alright, purification skill. Ooh, got a sacred branch. Obtained a sacred branch as an additional reward after clearing a mission. Cool. And smithing material M. Obtain smithing materials as essential reward after completing a mission. Excellent. We got 2 buffs. Wonder if we can attach my Tama there eventually. To try and get some of their abilities. Alright, the Wind Shredding Tiger. Also, do you fight howlers anywhere in selecting missions, or do we have to just go out and track them down? At this point, it's looking like I'm just gonna have to track down some howlers. Yeah. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's not like they're incredibly uncommon. Alright, Wind Shredding Tiger. Kill a Wind Shredder. A Wind Shredder has been sighted in the Machina Plains. Defeated at once, Wind Shredders are fast and tricky opponents. Destroying their legs will make them easier to handle. I prefer going for their tail, though. Wonderful. Yeah, once we finish phase 1, I'm probably just going to continue on with plot. Alright then. Alright, so before we help out with the fights, let's go around and pick this shit up. Also, nope, we can't activate that. Go. Nice. Currently need to rotate my abilities because I have at least one empty slot on somebody. A little slow on that reaction. Let's just get these absorbed. Thank you, Toukiden. All right. We're getting there. Alright. Geopulse is gone, so let's get back into fighting. There we go. Hey, nice. Increase our influence with Toukiden this time. Yeah, not seeing any hidden spirits. Let's get out of here. Excellent. Oh, hello there. From Toukiden. Hey! How are things, Tomak? You've become quite strong recently, so there's something I wanted you to have. It's a hero badge. A bullet cartridge from my own master, that my own master gave to me. From one hero to another. Down the line it goes. I know you'll be worthy of it. Alright, so I guess, is he up to soulmate, then? Yeah, he's up to soulmate. Excellent. Alright, so increases the damage inflicted when attacking Oni from straight on when using Onslaught. Alright, yeah, might as well, since the other stuff is inactive. Let's see. Convert a portion of your defense to attack for a limited time. Yeah. So now I just have a further attack increase when I'm hitting them in the front while using Onslaught. Excellent. Alright, so now that we got Toukiden full, we'll have to rotate him out to somebody else. Don't look over here too much. You are embarrassing me. Do you bathe together? Nice. Alright, building material M. Obtain 3 building materials at additional reward after completing the mission. Excellent, let's go. Alright, so last one of phase 1. Brute in the forest. Kill a brute claw. Yeah, why does this have an unknown time limit? Weird. Alright, a brute claw has been sighted in the Cherry Blossom Road. Defeat it once. It is recommended not to look directly at this terrifying Oni. Eh. There we go, yeah, so we'll just skip over Toukiden. And let's rock. Well, there's something over here first. gotta try and stay in front. There we go. There's a leg. Another leg. Okay. Got all the parts for now. I guess something more than absorb, but yeah, we're not gonna get a full break. This thing's almost dead. Yeah. 91 seconds. Alright, cool. So that's phase 1 complete. So I want to see if doing that... Nope, didn't get a message for doing that. But just making sure. Alright. Yeah, cool. Ah, so it's their middle skill is swapped. Let's see who else we can get. Hamura. Few slayers are as mysterious as you. Get ready. I got a lot I want to ask you. Alright. Let's see who got purification skill. We got 2. A monetary material. Excellent. Alright, obtain 3 monetary materials in addition after clearing a mission. And smiths materials. Yeah, get a smiths material as a clearing mission. Cool. But since we complete phase 1, onward with plot. I just think it's just talk to the professor. Welcome back, Tomonk. How was your mission? The village is coming back to normal a bit, I think, but something strange has happened. While you're away, one of the members of the Forbidden Forces went missing. Shiki has something to say about this, apparently. Head over to the Heavenly Cave and see what it is. Alright. I'm sure it's gonna accuse somebody of kidnapping him. It looks like everyone is here. Why do you call this for strategist Shiki? There's only one reason, of course. To question you all about the missing member of the Forbidden Forces. His body was found this morning. Oh. The samurai found it floating in the river. The cause of death is unknown, and there are no external injuries. It's like his soul was just sucked out. If such a thing was possible. I've seen numerous bodies like this before. There was a string of similar cases at the Holy Mount, leaving identical bodies. I should have realized it sooner. There's a man here who was wanted in connection with that case. Oh no. Where's this coming from? He can't be here. I thought it was just my mistake to start with, but his face is identical to that of the wanted poster. You'll finally get your comeuppance. Hamura the bandit. Oh, Hamura! There's no way Hamura would do such a thing. Hamura? If you don't speak up, you'll be arrested. Say something. Well, I had a good run. Hamura? What are you talking about? So you admit it. You killed the man in question. Of course not. But you aren't going to believe me, are you? There's more than enough proof. You can't talk your way out of this. Let us take you into custody without a struggle. Sorry, Tomak. Looks like this is it for me. Take him away. Master Raizo, can you explain this? It's simple. He's a famous brigand in the center of the Midlands. Having robbed from every village he could find, he finally arrived at the Holy Mountain about 6 months ago. That's when people started to go missing. Wince's placed him at the scene of every killing. More than enough evidence, at least to investigate him. Circumstantial evidence. That's why investigation is required. You don't have any problems with that, General Kuyo. The forbidden forces have the authority over in criminal investigations. Go ahead and get to the bottom of this. Don't let your preconception condemn him, however. I will. Great. Hamura? A murderer? He killed one's forbidden forces. What kind of joke is this? This is all too suspicious. What would he have gained from that? I can't tell you either. He was a wanted thief, though. The forbidden forces handle all the Holy Mount policing and security, including hunting for criminals. They certainly would know if a wanted poster had been put out. Tomak, even so, I don't think he's capable of murder. How can you be sure? I speak based on what's happened when he first arrived here. It was about 3 months ago. He boldly crept into HQ in order to steal food. No doubting the thief part then. There's no wiggling room there. He was close to starvation, but still, the important part is what came next. When the guards found him more, he led them on a merry chase around the village. A crazy caper that continued until I stepped in and knocked him out. However, during all that time, he did not so much as scratch one of those who pursued him. If he had used a chain whip as hip, he could have made off easily with all the food he wanted. But that's not what he did. Hamura does not hurt people if it can at all be helped. That's my gut instinct about him, based on our time together. I've seen you punch him, at least once. That's that. This is this. We don't have much time. Britain forces a complete authority in criminal matters. If this carries on for too long, he'll be executed. This might be quite a show in itself. Tsukatsu. I was just joking. Honestly, just joking. You need to go and talk to him. Find out where he's being held and go see him. The guard should slag during the night. We're counting on you, Tomak. Alright. Find info on More on the insider area. Alright. Let's see what information we can scrounge up. What's wrong? Has something happened? A friend of yours been taken by the forbidden forces. Grand General Kuyo might know something about this. Why don't we ask him? Regardless of his appearance, Grand General often favors the underdog. Alright, we'll see about that. What is it? Do you need my help? Hamura, you want to know where he's being held. Did you really think I'd share that with you? Of course, I'm also just a regular man. Sometimes I'm even known to talk to myself. Apparently there's a building close to the outside area that is now under the guard of forbidden forces. I wonder whatever could be inside. I really can't work it out. Alright, thanks for the direct tip. Yep, he's just being held in a shack. Amor, come with me. Be gone, I'll kill you. What to do? What to do? Hey, who goes there? just tell him. Oh, it's you. Don't blame me. They find you here. Lock me up like this, seriously. Just get out of here, you fool. Could you at least play along? So, what do you want? Sorry to break it to you, but I really am a thief. Steal to live, that's been my life since I was a child. I've always been an orphan. The awakening didn't change that. I traveled around from village to village, taking what I needed. I guess that might be considered wrong. Anyway, there's something else you should be thinking about. The dead member of the forbidden forces. That was the work of an Oni. Do you know what an anglerfish is? It has a lantern-like thing on its head, and it's used to attract prey. This Oni does the same thing. It copies the voice of someone you know well and draws you into a black hole. Then it eats your soul and spits out the body. That's what killed that man. I don't know if it reads your mind or what. But in my instance, I can hear the voice of a guy named Aoi, a friend from my childhood. He was a runt, but a smart one. We grew up in the same orphanage and often stole things together. He joined up with a rough crew, however. The kind of thugs who rob people of everything, including their lives. He grew sick of it and wanted to get away. Whining and weeping about not wanting to kill anyone, I decided to help him get away. However, when the time came, he didn't show up at our agreed point. Maybe he got scared, or maybe they worked it out and killed him. In either case, I never met him again. That's when I was a kid, just 13. I have no idea what we might be doing now. There's more of the story. Will you do something about me first, though? Will you bury my chain whip and demon hand at my grave? I'm going to be found guilty and executed for it. I'd like to take my favorite weapon along with me. I'm counting on you, Delmok. Great. Alright. Like, hang on, they took off his demon hand? Aren't those supposed to explode? On removal? You want something? Amora's weapon and demon hand. I see. They were yours originally, I guess. You can have them back then. He won't be needing them again. Do you have something against him? You don't seem to know this, so let me enlighten you. The pretty reports are slayers who police for the slayers. We put right those who do wrong, regardless of who doesn't like it. That's the point of pride for us. You do well to remember it. Alright. Alright, so is it the massive grave marker? That's the only one that I even know about, it's just the one that's up here. Yeah. Bury Hamora's weapon. Alright. Need to go back and talk to him, I guess? Yeah. Oh, you're back. Did it go well? Great. I knew I could count on you. I'll finish my story about that Oni. It was soon after my parting with Aoi that the awakening kicked off. I forgot all about him. About a year ago, however, that Oni first appeared. Sounded like Aoi, of all people. I thought it was just more Oni trickery and simply ran away. Not long after that, however, I had a strange experience. It was a night of beautiful stars. My thievery was found out, and I have fled to the desert in order to shake off my pursuers. I made no plans for such an expedition, however, and it wasn't before long I collapsed. My awareness started to fade, and I truly thought it was finished. Then, a while later, I awoke, feeling something somewhat strange. Odd. Not that it's this would be established that that Oni have further plans, because a bunch of them aren't mindless. Isn't that strange? The voice of that Oni calling to me. Could it actually be my friend? I started to wonder. If so, however, then what did it want with me? What do you think? It escaped with its life. Escaped? After all these years? Not that it matters either way. I'm going to be put to death. That's what I've got to say. I'm glad I got to share it with someone else before I die. Time for bed. Staying up late isn't good for you. See you around, Tomak. Or maybe not. Hey! Hang on, did we, cap? Nope, we're only at unbreakable bonds. Alright, let's go home. Just find it weird that we, increased rating twice. Hey, you're back!
Oh.
Of course it failed. Yeah, sure. We'll have you go into cooking too. There we go. Let's have you go here for now. Please, run away! I can't contain it any longer. Run away with Homura. Look, it's like it's time to make my move. It's been good enough to come and find me, save me the troubles of searching for it myself. Time to settle this, you stinking mind games, Oni. Just be goodbye, Tomoak. It was fun spending time with you. The following morning. Oh, alarm! Sound the alarm! The prisoners escaped! Wonderful. And whose fault would this be that they escaped, huh? It's gonna complicate things. Hey, Tomoak. Wasn't it? Homura's made a run for it. I guess he's lost his nerve. Can't follow the cowardice of this villain. He can't have gotten far with all the other world out there. There aren't many places he could run to. We'll catch him. Don't worry. Well, he did mention the desert. So maybe he's off that direction. Tomoak, did he tell you anything? If we don't act, I doubt we'll ever see him again. Alright, let's tell her. It's all the work of an Oni. That's what Homura said? Let's get going, Tomoak. We have to bring Homura home. We need to expose the truth and prove his innocence. How do you plan to track him, though? That's the question. Tomoak, you said you buried Homura's demon hand at his grave? I can try tracking his signal, then. You can do that? Yes, he probably took it with him. I should at least be able to get the direction from it. This is odd. It's from southeast of here. That's the Age of Grace. Why would he go there? Not to defeat the Oni? Tomoak, we have to hurry to the Age of Grace. Homura's in danger. Alright, let's hurry. Well said. Well, there's still time. I'll go too. I owe him a debt. Homura, thank you. I'll prepare things for when Homura comes back. You take care out there. This is an unknown Oni. Make sure you bring Homura back for us. Alright, we're heading to the base of the Age of War. We can enter the Age of Grace from there. Let's go. Why do you want me to go to Age of War through the Age of Grace? Age of Honor. Also, yeah, I still need to pick up a bunch of quests. Just scattered around. Alright. Right, we can enter the Age of Grace from here. Beyond this point is the depths of the other world. Watch your exposure limits. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I haven't found like all the portal stones in this area. So that's why it's like, it's still in purple, which probably means that, we're gonna have to struggle through it to shift into black. Again. Most likely. Alright then. Alright, let's see here. Well, it shifts over to red, not quite black, so not great, but hey. Not like severe instant death. There we go. Finally broke an armor piece off this thing. There we go. Alright. Nope. Doing real bad right now. There we go. Really don't want to be fighting in red, but what are you gonna do? Oh no, I can't even charge up my my stamina while I'm here. Can I even be revived while in here? I don't even know how resurrection rules work in the open world, so I never got fully downed. Freaking great! I'm just gonna stay down till you stop doing this. There we go. Oh, I'm dying while we're in here. Wonderful. This is going fantastic. There we go. That's at least one dead. Yeah, we can't dodgeball in here. Can't check for weakness. There we go. If I remember right, this thing does grow back its parts when it goes into a stance shift. There we go. There's the tail. Ooh. Doing great. I need to get rid of these mobs because they're causing problems. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta get that leg absorbed. There we go. Kimura. Alright, black sand. Okay. Where's the entrance? Because we need to draw him out. So we can even use the demon hand. Oh, we're gonna find out real soon. Ah. Yeah, just last save point. You died. Okay, let's see if we get horrible luck again, because it might just be we need to ignore that, which sucks because I know those are rare, at least in the first game, they're rare spawns. Yeah, so it's just here again. There we go, broke the horns. There we go, broke the tail. Take care of the mobs first. We're getting him. There we go. Alright then, so let's aggro you, then try and drag you out. Keyword try. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Because it's still... we don't have access to our stamina. We don't really have access to a bunch of moves. It's the problem. Yeah.
料理を振る舞うと皆一様に青い顔をして去っていくのです。一体何が悪いのか。
Yeah, like, is there like a save point on that big island? Don't know. But what we probably need to do is just clear out Age of War and actually find all the portal stones, and then they'll probably reduce it to at least purple, so it's at least freaking manageable to fight in there. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright then. I didn't go all the way through the Machina corridor. That looks like it leads down there. Alright. Yeah, let's just get that reset. Oh, thought we already collected this one. Apparently not. Yeah, let's check out the Machina corridor, since we apparently didn't complete that path. There. Let's just put that there so I know, hey, make this turn. Excellent. Yes, it just heads up to the ruins, but it seemed like there was a path beyond. Yeah, it just leads through here. Get your ass back here. Excellent. All right.
支援に感謝します。精進いたします。
Yeah, so what was this way that we just probably just turned around? Or maybe we just uncovered this chunk of the map by taking the top route. There we go. Yeah, so this guy. Didn't really need to fight him, but I think there was an emblem we failed to collect before we got hit by a cutscene around there. Let's take a look around there first. Not one of those lizards. Yeah, so those are just marked limbs. Here it is. Excellent. I guess the flowers. Also, yeah, we already got that, so I don't know why that's not marked. Maybe it's some other player picked up the thing I put in there, which I really suck for those people. I've been putting in useless things. Yeah, we're not gonna deal with that. Alright. There. Now we just need to continue on. Which yet again means we're running past this guy. past the barrier he puts up. Yeah, and we did find someone here that wanted some help. Or rather wanted us to do a hunt. This is the age of grace. Answer here is thick. Let's hurry, Tomak. Hey, Homura. You fools, what are you doing here? Us? What about you? Out here all alone? You're running in the wrong direction. I'll be running soon enough. There's something I need to do first. You're chasing me, are you? I'm not doing this for you. I heard there's an interesting Oni out here. Let me fight it too. You do love fighting things, don't you, moron? I can live with that, though. This won't be an easy one to fight alone. Before that, I want some details from you. Professor, you always listen to everything we say. Everyone else is here too. Can you please explain more of this, Homura? That's right. Tell us where you're going. That's a long story. Maybe don't bother then. I'm not bothered by your boring life, rookie. Yet you're clinging to that receiver pretty tightly. I guess I don't have a choice. I don't know why, but for some reason I've been targeted by Oni. They can move through the darkness. It appears wherever I go. That's why I've been blamed for all the missing people. It moves freely through darkness, eating people as it goes. The main barrier doesn't work on it, either. If we don't defeat it quickly, someone else is going to suffer. So this is all a frame job. Which is what I said from the start. But you could have explained it like this, couldn't you? I was a thief after all. I'm going to be arrested for that. What's your plan now, anyways? If you're coming with me, then let's get going. Chief? Don't fall up, Benzuki. Great. You idiot. What happened? Speak. He got Benzuki. After Tomak, use the tracking location. There's still time. Alright. We've got to get rid of all these imps so we can actually, you know, continue tracking. I think it's just a trail here, so not much tracking to be done. And there's apparently a Oni to hunt for spirits around here. Just gotta continue keeping track of the footsteps. Yeah, so he just dove off. Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, not seeing anything else. Okay. Let's keep going. All right. Let's get you guys absorbed. Rumor Rajamon. Alright. Alright, we're getting this done. Alright, group of Oni have appeared. Alright, hey, nice! We need these howlers. We're doing great! Hello there. Hey there, buddy. Alright, cool. Talisman, that's probably the area pickup item. Yeah, so first of all, let's clear out my asthma. A hermit claw. Hello there. What do you got? Alright, so your claw and your shell, and that's it. Here, let's just take one of those. Alright then, come on. Alright. Cool. Broke your claw, or maybe we just removed it when we removed your shell. Not doing so great. Yeah, we definitely need to up our defenses. And taking all those buffs was utterly pointless. Cool. Down to blue. Okay. Yeah, has it been? Yeah, we got a couple split roads now. Right now, we gotta get back to Duki though, and we're here. You're still alive. Come on, get with it. Where am I? This is where it feeds. It likes to take its time. Here it comes. Alright, what parts we got to deal with? Okay, we got some horns. We got the antenna. We got hands and feet, and the tail. It's like, no! No more! Alright, well, we wanted to remove the tail, but whatever, a foot will do. I'll be taking this. Alright, got another foot. Just want to get rid of the tail. There we go, got down to red. There we go, got the tail. Now I just need to get the antenna and the front feet and the tusks. Apparently got a foot. Okay. Now to figure out how the hell it's working its phase shift. Okay, so it has some new parts. Looks like it grew some like gills. And it regrew its tail. There we go. Great, whiffed. What the hell did they even grab? Apparently the tail. Okay.
さすがです。
Okay. So with that tail gone, okay, so we just got this tusk. Alright, Kentucky ranked up.
よかった。もう殺さなくていい。よかった。面白いものたくさん見よう。
Excellent. Ugh. The voice stopped. I don't know if we saved him or not. You heard those final words? Maybe. You know me. In one ear, out the other. Huh? What's this? Is that a Machina stone? Like the ones you found in the ruins? What are you doing here? Like I care. If there's treasure, I'll take it. Thank you, Hamura. His soul was in the stone? I don't really understand it, but I know I heard his voice. See you later, my friend. Sorry for dragging you all into this. Let's lighten the mood. Trying to cheer me up? Don't worry. I'm fine. Let's go back to Malabor. Hamura? We do realize, why we left? Great idea. If you want to get me arrested, again, there's nothing to worry about on that front. I've taken care of it. Great. Can you stop just suddenly jumping in like that? Come on, Hamura. What the hell? You convinced me. Let's go, Tomak. You got stones just walking back in here like this. Hey, I didn't want to. These guys just won't let me leave. It's tough being so popular. Enough banter. We're going to have to take you into custody again. Move aside, Tomak. Master Raizo, Hamura is not guilty of these crimes. You are friends, I understand that. But it's my job to get to the bottom of this. I think we're already there. General Kuyo, you promised to stay out of this. That man has been cleared of all suspicion. There's no need to take him into custody again. What? It was the work of an Oni. My direct subordinate saw the entire thing. You... I am Soma, captain of the 3rd Company of the 100 Demon Corps. It is nice to see you again, Master Raizo. Hatsubo of Akata Village is here too! Man, Hatsubo, you really have, nothing to contribute right now. We followed that man, under orders from General Kuyo. On my honor, I swear it. Hamura is innocent. This is all the work of an Oni called a Kurispis. The problem has already been resolved. However, thanks to Tomak. Conspicuous. You have to explain this. We can talk back at your lodgings. At any rate, the Slayers here are the ones who avenged your fallen man. You might not thank them, but you certainly don't have to lock them up, right? Lock any of them up. Very well. I'll listen to what you have to say. Hey, what's the deal here? Things are going better than expected. I just asked General Kuyo for his help. Professor? Hey, how have you been? We saw you yesterday. I can't believe this. I was looking forward to seeing you drag through the streets. You looking for some repairs, Tin Man? Your friendship warms my heart. Friendship? Were you paying attention? General Kuyo, I don't know how to thank you. Where are you watching us from? I didn't notice a thing. You fell for it too, did you? As if I'd have them watching you. So it was all lies. You sounded very confident. Grand General, more like Grand Liar. Now you owe me one. You will keep your promise. What promise? In exchange for his aid, he asked for our cooperation. I'll explain the rest of the Machina Lab. Please gather there once you're ready. Hey, where are you going, Hamura? I'm going to bury the stone. Hamura? Alright, so we probably need to go talk to Hamura. Yeah. Tomak, thank you for your help. I couldn't have saved my friend without you. It was always on my mind. What happened to that kid? I can't believe he's eaten by Inoni. What can you do about that? It's not like you and the others. I didn't start out as a slayer. I picked up the weapon from a dead slayer and just fought whoever I could. I've been living in this village because they feed me. That's about it. So I'm thinking about it's time to move on. That's what I'd normally do anyways. I owe you one. One or two. Hey, who's counting? You saved my old friend. First and foremost, I need to repay that debt. You've got other friends. Now you're just embarrassing me. Just let me say this. Thank you, Tomak. And we got yours. Who is this? Hattori Hanzo, let's go! Huh? What's going on? I guess I can live with that. Let's get going anyways. I'm a thief and a bandit, right? There's plenty more treasure out there to find. And I believe Hamura is now capped. Yep, Hamura is capped. Excellent. So with that, we probably have a note from Hamura. Hamura, I think it's almost too good for you. It's a rusty knife that I won in a fight a while back. Could make a pretty nice blade too if you polished it. I just don't want you getting killed too quickly, that's all. Hopefully this will help you hang around. Okay, let's check out Hanzo. I'm assuming he's, yeah. He's detection. So what he has is microbustion, restores focus after blowing up with the kunai. I have no idea what that means because I don't use that weapon. Turns all jumping attacks into precision hits. Nice. Reduces skill cooldown when using contagion. You see, increases damage you inflict on Oni, affected by status elements. Nice. Makes it easier to achieve precision strike when attacking an enemy with stupor. Reduces the focus consumed and increases the amount of time that you are invincible after dodging when using acrobat. Nice. Increases movement speed while using acrobat and makes it easier to achieve precision strike while using contagion. And his ultimate, the art of ninjutsu, reduces the focus consumed by the demon hand and restores focus by even more as her precision strike. Nice.
Oh.
Hey, nice, you didn't die. Let's just fix you.
俺いらっしゃい
Let's see, anything under 10. That's not all of these things. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we got everything above 10. Yeah, I got a couple armor sets that still need to be completed. Actually, hang on. Did we manage to pick up any war fans as we were going through? No. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's find out what's going on now. Well then, let's get down to business. There's something I want to ask you. Tare no Orochi. Have you ever heard this name? Tare no... what now? Toukiden no Orochi, an Oni that is said to have wiped out an ancient civilization. A name from the ancient legends. One said that to have rampaged across the earth in a time of myth. What legend is these? It's the creation myth. Actually, is Orochi a creation myth? I don't think it is. One passed down at the Holy Mount for generations. I only learned them recently myself. Isn't that all just made up, though? Just a fib? A fable? Made up 100 years ago and dressed up like the truth? Well, if it wasn't, though. What if it wasn't, though? What if it was real? Which means what exactly? That an ancient civilization was real, and an Oni wiped it out. We've been finding relics of ancient civilizations at the ruins, and the Oni are trying to revive it again. This is all pretty crazy. There have been suspicious movements in the Holy Mountain for a while now. I plan to take advantage of the power of the Oni, travel back in time and correct the path. Yeah, we kind of found out that's not really possible like 2 years ago. Even though I don't think you were ever informed about that. Hatsuo was, though, and Soma. Rumors are that such a plan is being conducted behind closed doors. What? Now you're just having fun with us? You cannot unequivocally state that such a plan is impossible. We already know people who cross time. In fact, we have 2 of them here. 2? Tomak is one. Who else? Ahem. That would be me. Hatsuo came here from 40 years in the past. She was born before anyone else in this room. No, not Kyuyo. 40 years? Now that you finally understand my seniority. We have people here traveling into the future, and who know, but no one knows examples yet of people coming back from the past. I don't know if such a thing is possible, but a group called the Council of Elders seem to think that it is. This is getting a bit complicated for me. An organization that conducted inhumane experiments and were kicked out of the Slayers as a result. That's right, or at least that's what people think. The truth is a little different, however. The Council of Elders remain active at the Holy Mount. They've been controlling the Slayers from the shadows, seeking to realize their own ambitions. Upon discovery of one of their hideouts, we found some very interesting texts. One that talks about Toukiden no Orochi, and yes, Mahabura village. Then there are all the ruins in this region. Everything matches with that little information we have gathered. I see. So this is what really brings you to Mahabura. In addition to the right selection, having no chief in this key western position remains a problem. In any case, something is happening in this village. Now then, why do you think I'm telling you this? You want our help? Glad you're keeping up. You did work for me once, after all. Nice, our relative with Kuyo's up. If anything happens here, I want you to act as my agents. That is my price for saving Homura, this Homura fellow. It's not like I asked for your help. Very well, we'll all work together. Hold on. I'm the one who recommended that you become a Slayer. I have responsibility for you. What are you, my babysitter? Tomak. I'll happily follow your lead. Me too, Tomak. I have no problem protecting Mahabura. Me either. I see nothing to object here. Looks like we're all agreed. We're with you too, General Kuyo. That settles it. We have now formed an alliance. I am the captain of this unit, right? Of course not. Tomak. You may make use of Soma and Hato wherever you like. I know we can trust you, just let me know whenever you need me, Tomak. Same goes for me, Tomak. Have you got other things to do? Nothing as important as this. I might be called a hero, but I'm just the same as you. Another Slayer, carrying the weight of expectations on his back. Don't hold back, Tomak. That's enough to talk for now. I'll be busy with preparing for the rite of selection. We have to start over. Each of you, prepare for the moment in which you will have to act. Alright, someone Hato can be included in the party. Nice. Alright, and we can make bewitching claws now. Excellent. So, what's going on? Working together with the bloody demon, General Kuyo. Strange turn of events, although we could certainly use the help. I don't think there's anything is going to happen right away anyways. For today, go home and rest. You can focus on your duties as a Slayer for a while. Work with speed, not haste. You're a Slayer after all. Have you seen Gwen, by the way? She rushed out in a hurry and hasn't been back. I was hoping you would work together again. Well, no problem. She does often go off on her own. Just keep grinding it out, Tomak. Alright. Yeah, so you need to go home. I just want to see if We can't take missions yet, because I just gotta make sure I can take missions. I guess we did get a Maitama, so this is showing us where the miasma hole will be. Ah, I'm finally out. The world outside feels so good. You're the one who saved me. I'm sure going on. That's probably not even close to how it's actually said. The author of the Pillow Book. It's been a while since the Oni ate me, but finally I'm free again. I'll repay you by telling you something useful. The location of the open door. It seems one of your friends needs some help too. Now let's go. Show me all the wonderful things this world has to offer. Around here should do it. I don't want to cause any trouble by anyone else. Gwen, what are you doing here? Toma, where'd you come from? What? It was the professor? Is this what the professor was talking about? We need to get away from her anyways. Darkwing is coming. Darkwing? Oh, the dragon. Great. Maybe we're a little bit better prepared to actually face this. And is trying to stay behind. Or he has an AoE stun. Wonderful. There we go, knocked off a leg. Thank you for that. Let's get this absorbed, because who knows when we're actually going to be able to normally face this thing. Alright, just black sand. There we go. A lonely battle. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble for you. My talent power brought you here? I think so. What a mysterious power. If this was the Maitama anyways, it means we have something to do, right? Close the miasma hole. Do you think just the two of us can do it? Let's give it a try. There's still so much I want to know. Wow. Cool, we did it. We did it, Tomak! His power still amazes me, no matter how many times I see it. Tomak, this is the second time I've dragged you into this. I can't keep quiet about this any longer. Will you listen to what I have to say? Thank you. Let's head back to the village first. There's a lot I want to say to you. Base of the Age of Grace is now open. Alright, the concentration miasma in the entire region has been lowered. Yeah, so it's like... Yeah, we were like here, I think? Yeah, because we were just fighting in a lake. Yeah, so it was just up here. So then, let's pick up this mission from Kai. Ah, it's you again. You know why I'm here. I'm searching for the treasure here now. If you're talking to me, you just might want to lend a hand. Very well. I'll join forces with you. Here comes the song. Listen closely. In the midst of weather's poison bog, endless rain tips down to the bamboo grove where secrets are hidden. This one sounds like a real pain. We need to find a bamboo grove somewhere in this horrible place. That's where I need your help. You found 3 treasures already. I'm counting on you this time too, then. So, go on, off you go. Yeah, and I still need to freaking clear out the rest of Age of War. Because we have yet to connect to the River of Death. Which I'm probably going to end up doing that off screen. Just exploring that. And trying not to be picking up missions. This is the second time you saved me. Why do you suddenly just teleport like that? Don't worry about it. I know you don't fully understand it either. That Oni is called a Darkwing. Yeah, and we got a leg from it. It always appears before me, attacks me and those around me, and then it vanishes again. That's the curse of my sword. The bejeweled sword, Nagling, passed down in my family for generations. My grandfather said it was a product of Machina technology with the power to attract Oni. Wonderful, you're like Nana. Long ago, tens of thousands of years ago. Apparently there's a civilization that could control the Oni living in the other world, and use them in battle. However, that control eventually failed, and led to their being wiped out in a single night. Like Atlantis, sinking beneath the waves. Nailing was created by that civilization. My family has been responsible for its protection ever since. Nailing is quietly stored in a secret room in my grandfather's study. I knew nothing of this history, but I foolishly drew the blade. I thought myself like a hero from the stories, perhaps. Before, of course, Darkwing appeared and took everything from me. Even my grandfather, who fell defending me. That was only the beginning in my long battle with Darkwing, however. The sword is broken, and it keeps calling out Darkwing at random times. When the sword starts to glow softly, I have to head immediately into the other world. Then once Darkwing appears, I can wait out until it disappears again. That's what I've been living with. I've tried throwing the sword away, but it always comes back to me. The proof of its rightful owner. The very blood that flows in my veins draws the sword back to me. I did think that maybe death could release me from this curse, but grandfather told me to live. That's why I'm here, to make something of the life my grandfather saved. I wish I could have met him. I'm sure you two have been great friends. I fought Darkwing hundreds of times, but I can never find the strength to defeat it. I hate to admit it, but just surviving is the best they can do at the moment, Tomak. Can I ask you a favor? Can you please not tell the others about this? I don't want to cause any unnecessary trouble for them. To be honest, I'm scared. I don't want them to reject me. They wouldn't want someone so dangerous around them, would they? No different from me. Thank you, Jamak. Hey, nice. Don't worry. I'm not going to drag him into this. Please, let me handle this in my own way. Woman, you use a strange power. Where did you acquire it? Did you just call me woman? Would you prefer a little girl? Maybe your friends will be a little more forthcoming. What was the name they used? Machina user? Good luck with that. You don't have what it takes to take me on either. Just go ahead and tuck yourself up. Strong, smart, and brave, too. Another problem. I've got my hands full of Kuyo already. Yet I must push my way through this in order to bring revolution to this world. Alright. Oh, hello there. Sakai? Ah, so we have more notes. Alright, so maybe with this. A babe was born in the village. She's of the bloodline of the Slayers who have long lived in Mahabora. One day I will train her to fight under me. She is named Benzuki, Crimson Moon, for her red eyes and in the hope that she will become the light in the darkness. I do look forward to her future. Alright, and letter 3. 4 years after the awakening, we, the West Trio, found that we had gathered back in Mahabora by chance. I was so happy to see the two of them. They were inseparable at the Holy Mount, but ever since we've had few chances to meet. We parted, promising we would meet again in this village as soon as we could. Alright, so that'd be Soma. Would that be Raizo? Maybe? But it also could be Yamato. Because they're both denoted as heroes of the awakening. And you're still not here because I want to be able to do missions, or mainly to go into the ruins. Alright, Professor, what's up? Ah, there you are. I just had an unpleasant early encounter. Sorry if I'm a bit angry. What? You closed my eyes from the age of grace? Well done. When did you find out my Tama? You didn't do this alone, either, did you? Are you hiding things from me? I trust you anyway. Just focus on your duties for now. Let me tell you something else as well. Yonde attacked the village during fighting here is called the Kathlorian Fiend. We've met. Or at least I've met. One known for commanding other Oni. It's hard to believe that such an Oni just appeared out of nowhere. Oni activities are starting to change. And I think we're the ones who's causing it. In any case, for now, just defeat as many Oni as possible and prepare for the coming battle. Alright. Yeah. Complete one command center mission. Alright, so we'll do that since we can do missions.
いいところで
So,
会え
Mark,
た
you always know just when to show your face. Do you have a moment? A starving girl like Philon's restaurant has fallen asleep and won't wake up. She always serves me tea, and it meets all my crazy requests. I really want to help her. I've read about this in a report from the Holy Mount. At Ukata village far to the east, they experience sickness called the dream sickness. A sickness from which a person never wakes up again. It sounds exactly what that servant girl is suffering from. I just can't remember how they cured it. We killed a Oni. In her sleep, the girl mumbles, Hanayako? She might be talking about the Age of Grace. If we were to search there, we might find something. Will you help me, Telmuk? Alright. Leave it to me. Really? Thank you! We go to the Age of Grace and search room of Yuko?
すまない
Please lend me your strength. Alright, add Gwen to the party and proceed with this request. Alright. Oh, I thought
いらっしゃいませ
nope.
ありがとう
Yeah, I thought she might be passed out. So then, since we can do a mission, and since I'm assuming
お
just
疲れ様
doing any mission is going to cause a cutscene, we're just gonna do a mission. So we got access to hunting the Hermit Claw, the Conspicuous, 2 Wind Shredders, a Glacebella, and a Blood Hunter. But purify the underworld. Alright, thick miasma is extending into the underworld. If left unchecked, we will lose access to the area. Defeat the Oni quickly before you reach exposure limit. Put a stop to the spread of miasma. Alright, so
行こうか参ります
we've maxed out Gwen, right? I don't think we did. Hang on.
何時
Yeah, not yet. We got Hamura, Tatsuki, and Kimura.
今日はど行こうか参ります
Yes, now we got Soma and Hatuo.
任せてくれ怪我し
Alright, let's rock.
モノノフの使命を果たしますいつまでも待ち続けますいい援護です いつまでも待ち続けます
Alright.
いい援護です
Alright, looking good. Let's get you guys absorbed. Ah, 50 seconds. Nice.
「朝飯前だな」でもなんで朝飯なんだろう
Alright, so let's just return, and we should probably hit a cutscene.
そうか
I see.
では確
So
かに
this definitely wasn't ordered by the High Priestess of the Holy Mount.
軍師指揮の独断でことが
Yes,
運ばれたよ
General.
うです
Strategist Shiki is doing this all on his own.
半ば事後承認の
This
形で
situation
事態
had
が推移し現在の
has
状況
been
に至っていると思います
engendered by his tenacity to report incidents after the fact.
ご苦労だった
Good work.
お前は引き
Keep watching
敵
the enemy.
承知しました
Very well. Please take care, General.
レーザンからは
What news from the Holy Mount?
やはり狐が
It seems he's acting on his own.
そうま
Soma,
お前は
You
一
need
度
to
レ
take
ーザン
back-
に戻れ
need to go back to the Holy Mount and return with the third company of the 100 Demon Corps.
俺の三番隊
My third company?
敵は早晩
The
動き出す
enemy will make their move.
その前にこ
We
ちらも
need to be
体制を
ready for them.
整え
しかしあなた一人で大丈夫
Will
か
you be safe without me?
心配
No need to worry. Hatsuo will protect me.
お前が守っ
Correct?
て
Of course I will, but still.
見聞を広
You
め
left
たい
Bukatsu Village to expand your horizons.
この程度の事態に
You'll need to be ready to face worse than this.
分かった
Very well.
私が
Yes,
守るわ
I will defend you, General Kuyo,
ならすぐにでも立とう
and I will leave at once.
可能な限り
I
早
will
く
return as
そ
quickly
れ
as
ま
I
でクヨ
can.
殿を頼んだぞ
You keep General Kuyo safe until then, Hatsuo.
大丈夫だ
You'll be
お前
fine.
ならやれる
I know you can do this.
気をつけてね
Take care,
そう
Soma. Who do you think you're talking to?
必ず生きて歌方に戻るぞ
We will return to Akata Village, all of us, together. Alright, so that's why Hatsuo is currently a Holy Mount representative. Alright, so I just want to, let's just check if we can do more missions. Yes, we can. Alright then, guys, so yes, I'm just gonna end it here. So thank you so much for joining me, and we should be back around on Saturday with some more of this. Hopefully I'll have more of a couple of the ages mapped out. Again, try and avoid picking up missions, so we'll see about that. So yeah, we should be back on Saturday. Hopefully the map will be more filled in. See you guys then.